So we are here building the contact path. Let me first go to this and then go to this. Okay, like this we are ready to go. So here you just add the width of 10 out of 12, margin automatic, that is for the first one. Then you have the h1, you add text is extra large, 2 extra large, that's 1.5, and then you have the paragraph and everything. So down here or in within this one still you can pass your py also to this one, py of 4, to separate it from that contact. And then to make this one uppercase all, turn them into capital letter, you put this one upper case, just this one, everything change into uppercase. You can make it bold, font dash bold, save, everything is okay there. Then down the paragraph here you can have a div. This div will have the py property, margin top and bottom of 4, and then within this one you can have a form. Okay, you can have a form because later this form can send data to database. Okay, you can save everything into database. So have this form here. Within this form we have an input. Okay, but here we can pass a div. This div will have two things. One is the label. A label is a screen reader, what people read, and then you can give a specific key that can toggle. This one has an ID. Let me say HTML4. Let me call this one going to be for name here. Then here I can just type here name. Okay, then down the
So,
yeah,
so your screen is not showing. Okay, it's showing now.
yeah. So here you can pass
It's
the
not moving before.
okay. So now you can put your uh, input. The type of input will be text because name is a text. Then I can put a placeholder. A placeholder represent the text that someone can read. Let me here something like please enter your name, like this. Now if I save, you can see here you are seeing something here. You can be able to put on your data. So for this one, let's first of all style it so that we can copy and paste this one. So first of all, it's already here, two things inside. We can add flex property to this. After flex it, we can say flex direction is going to be columns calls, so that name will be on top of this one. Then we can be able now to give here id within this one. id is equal to, the id must equal to what you put here, html for name. Meaning if I put here name, okay, if I put here name and I just click on this name here, this one will be activated for me. You see, now I can be able to type, but just by clicking on the word name here. That's the reason why we have html4 and then we put id name, because this one corresponds to that one. Secondly, this label should have also class name cn, and then I can say py property of 2, give them a space, and then text should be large lg, no xl, sorry, xl is equivalent to 1.25 rem. And then for this one here, I don't want this default behavior. I'll go to input and I'll add my class name there also. I'll go here and say okay. Here I'll add cna class name. First of all, outline correspond to this border black here. I don't want this one to happen, so outline like this. I'll make dash none. That's the first thing I can do here. Outline still not activated. Outline is with the T. Remember, you type everything correctly. Now like this, it's okay. Then it has a border, I'm sure. So let's say border like this. Yeah, border first of all should be in pixels. That is 1 pixels like this. Then border dash gray, it has to be gray dash let's see the number of gray which can go like 400. Let's see. Okay, then let's give a padding there, p of 2 like this, and then let's make it round. Just type dot here, round it like this. Now you can see this sharp corner here. Maybe you can make a 2 pixel instead of 1 pixels. Let's make 2. Yeah, like this is good. And now we can see we have a nice form. And then now if you do like this, you can see we have some nice form. So what do we want to have? We need a name of a person, and then we need his email, we need his phone number, we need the subject, and then we need the message itself, that's the text he or she. Then we need a button for that one. So we need to group them 2 by 2, meaning I have to create a div. Okay, this div here. Okay,
Sorry, sir. Is the contact form part of the Figma design? Is it in the Figma?
no, it's not there. I just want to show you guys how you guys can do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
okay, after this we can add the
Last div.
this one for block. We are going to add
Okay,
this,
sir.
yeah, this block part, then we will deploy this one. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good,
Thank you.
you're welcome. So here we first put our website here like this, then copy this one here once like this, or cut it out. First of all, put a div here. This div will have a grid system. Okay, this grid will happen on the medium and above. When you are in medium, it's going to be 2, grid by 2, grid dash calls stand for column, it's going to be 2. Then within this one we can paste this one now here, 1 2. Now we have paste 2 things. You can have something like this. Then within this grid calls of this one, we can add a gap here means space. Okay, gap of 4 to separate them like this, which is okay. Then the first one is okay, it's carrying name. The second one is carrying the email. So we come here I put email, just name this one to email. Then from the email you have here id is going to be email. Just rename everything, email, and then email. Then here please enter your email, not your name, your email. Maybe you can add email address, there's no problem. Like this. Then we have email. What next? We need phone number and that one. So if phone number and subject, if they are the same, I will just copy this one, copy this div here up to here, copy, then I will paste it down here, paste this one here. I will have 2 things here. Is going to be our subject. This will be our subject. It's going to be text. id is going to be subject, because later we'll ask someone to fill this form and we get all the data he or she sent. It's going to be subject. Then after that subject, here is going to be subject 2. Then up here is going to be type. Okay, subject can be a text. One person wanted to join. Habib, you're welcome. Then here we have that subject. Type is going to be text. Remember, in the place of email, type is going to be email. It's not going to be text, because we need that one to be while nobody is allowed to go and enter something which is not email there. So here it's going to be phone number, the type of it is okay. It can take text because we need plus. Sometimes the country code is fine. ID, please enter your phone number. Then we have online, everything like this is fine. Here phone, ID is going to change to phone like this. Now we almost have that one. Now if you scroll down, we need to have the place for text where someone can type the message. So down here, instead of putting inside that div, I will just have this one, the inner one here, this, and I will just put it down here. Here I can just say message. Here is the message, and then it's going to be message like this. Then it is not input, it's going to be text area, text area. I'll close this one. It's not a self close, it's supposed to be like this. And then I will add the column and the row property. So let's add row. How many row do you want? Maybe 10. Yeah, like this is fine for me. And then you can see here something like type. Then we can add our button down here. Let's add button, say send. Okay, then for this button we can style it up. Styling button is the most easiest one. First you need the background. The background will be green, like what the design you are using. Green is small letter, green dash 500. That's the first thing. Next it has a padding of 2 not 3. After that 2, the text is white, text dash white. Next it has a margin top and bottom of 2, not 2 or 4. Then if you want to take the space, then we can add here width dash full. If you want this button to be like this very long, but if you don't want, then you remove this one out, remove it just out, like this is fine. Then it is to be px property of 4. Then it's rounded dash mb, that's medium, like this. And then the text itself, the text can be XL, like this. If you want to make it bold, feel free, font dash bold, like this. And then hover, meaning when you bring your hand here, let it change. So you type here hover dash. You first change the background like this to green, but this time to 600. Okay, you see when I bring here, it's change. If you want to text even on hover, no issue. Say here hover, then text dash, assuming from white to red, assuming, just like you're trying to see what's the difference. Like if you hover this one, it is going to change the background to green 600, and then the text will change automatically to red. So give a try, you see. So it depends, but you don't need to put this, so feel free to play around with the design. So up to here everything is fine. If you are in the big screen, you see your form is very nice there. If you go to other screen, everything is well responded. Even if you go to phone, it's fine. Here you can still fill in the information and click submit. Yeah, so if you click submit, you see it's going to refresh. I don't want this thing to continue refreshing, so To deal with this refreshing, uh, we first need to do something here. You need to create a function, okay? And then here where we have form on top here, the beginning of the form, here, you add here on submit is a special prop function. It carry a function. When we click on this one, we want something to happen. Let's give a name of our function like handle submit. Then let's go and create function with this name here, handle submit. The function is created up here between the function component and the return statement here. So here you can put const. This is how we make it. Const, this is the name of function, is equal to parentheses, you return a arrow function, then you can put your curly brace here. So this one by default it has an event. This event is the one like what you put inside when you fire, click on that send. What happened is an event. So this event, we have event dot prevent default. Default here is prevent the default behavior of refresh. Default is a function or a pre-built function. Prevent default behavior. So now what will happen if I click here? It will not refresh because the default behavior of refreshing is being handled by this simple function here. Okay, so this is how we deal with this form, and then later we'll integrate with our backend and see how the data will be sent from here up to the backend, and we can be able to pull the data and see all what the person just sent. So up to here, anyone have question? Hello?
No, sir.
Everything is visible, right?
No, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are moving to our this one here. So here we have this nice block here. Okay, we need to work with this one. We did not create the component for it, so we are going to create a component. Okay, so we'll just go here, go to component here, right click, new file, name it block.jsx, press enter. Oh, it's already there, so no need, the file is already exist. So that means our block here, okay, our block, this one is empty. Good. We need just to pull it and put it into home page here. Let's go to home page, not home page, to index. We need block. So before contact here, okay, before the contact we need this block here. Type here block like this, and then import on top. Go here, down the footer, make import, or just copy this footer again, copy and then paste it, rename this one to block, control D, type here block, just like this. And then now if we close it, okay, we go to this side, if you go back here to our web app and then see the basic, you can see there is block here, there's a block here already here. Hope you guys are seeing very well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if that is the case, then we have our block there already. So we go here is a block, so let's build this block out. So we click on this block like this. First of all, it has also a cn class name of width, that of 10 out of 12, that is 83% of the screen, and then it has a margin of automatic. This one always is going to be there because it can help you position everything correctly without wasting time. So in the block here, if we study our basic web application here, the block, it has this title here with the h1, and then it has that paragraph. So this one is not a big deal. Okay, so here we just go back here again and then bring it here. First of all, it has no background, it's white, so I can see everything is white. We need to give a background there to separate. Okay, so let's go and see. Yes, we can have that nice background here. First of all, this one here, the one for John Cena, is supposed to have a background of cloud. That cloud, yeah, supposed to have. So let's go and see. This one is under what? It's under helping locals. We have testimonial, something to do with that. So let's go and give them background, or let's just give background to this one, is fine. Let's first of all, before we add this one, to put a background, meaning we have to first X this one out, and then we have a div here. Within this div, then we can paste this one like this, and then this one will have a bg background of gray of 100. Let's see how this looks like. Yeah, like this. Can have that one. Then within this block here, we have that h1 and then that paragraph, so we can get them from here. We need to expand this one first of all. So we have this one here, copy this one, and then we have the paragraph. So if that is the case, we paste this one here, and remember this one is all going to be in the center. So this and this p, they will have a cn class name. Text all will go to the center. That's the first one. Then next we can go back still here and copy this second one, and then we go to the p property and put this one here. Now if you take a look on our screen, let's open this side by side before we tackle this one, and scroll down, you can see everything here. Now if I bring this here and then we go back here, you can be able to level up and style out this h1 here. So this h1 have a font bold behavior, a font bold, and it has a py of 8. First of all, the entire screen here, up here where we have the width, it has a py property of 8, that's top and bottom, and then this h1 2 here has a py of 4. You have a py of 4 like this, and then the text here is big, that is XL like this. Maybe you can transform to uppercase, just type dot here uppercase like this, and then if it is center, then we type here text center is written with dot e, and here is er like this. The same thing for this one, it's not center, it's center e here. Now if I save, this one will go there. And then for this paragraph, maybe I can increase the font size a little bit. I can say text dash lg, that's large like this, which is good. And then down we can see how we can deal with these cards here, so it has the image, then it has a text. So we first have one big div controlling the 3 div inside, and it has image, and it has a div. That div have a text, and then it has the button here. So let's go and put this on. So let's say we'll be working on this and push it this way. Say down here the p1 2 3 4, even this one, if you just click on this div here, you can see the closing end is showing here. That means below the p here, just down the p down here you can have this one here it's a div that's controlling everything. Next you have the 3 div inside, one, not like this, 1 2 3 div, yeah, like this. So this one will be like the parent for the cards. This one will handle all the cards, then this will handle individual cards. So the first one here will have the image property, img image. Then that image will have another one more div. That div will have a text and a button here. It will have a text. That text will be in the paragraph. It will have text and then it will have a button like this. This button will say read more, and then it has that arrow. That means this button itself, it has to be inside a div. Okay, it will have that button and it will have an icon here, icon. So to get that icon, let's load here from React icons. While it's loading, we come back to our, it's already there even. Okay, let's go arrow. Let's type directly like right arrow, something like this. Right, okay, arrow. Let's just check which one is okay. Scroll down. Okay, let's go with this one, BS. So that I'm assuming is good, but for you, you can feel free to modify the way you want. Go up here and import it back. Import this icon from React icons /bs, like this. After that one, now let's try to use it down here. Let's go and use it in the place of icon, as we say. Put there and then pass this one. Now you have read more. Before you go anywhere, we flex this one, flex, and make everything in the center. Item should be in the center like this. After that one, here go and give it a size, size of 20, just 20, and then using this one you can have a cn class name, or say margin from the left should be at least 4, and then maybe text should be green dash 500, and then even the text itself should be green. Okay, text, let's just turn this one into link, and it has a 2 property, and let's say this one will go to we can go to block detail, because individual, once you click on it, we want to read the block. It's going to move to that detail, and then we can add our link from React router on top. Now let's see what's changing on the screen. It's here. Okay, we have 15 minutes, so we have this text here, and it's very good. The button is already showing there, and then this one I think is a small r, a capital R, like this. We are fine to go with it. Maybe we can make the text even green by adding here cna text dash green dash 500. We go have this nice read stuff there. So let's focus on what we can have, like a paragraph. So here, if you see, we have this p here, it's representing the paragraph. paragraph, copy this. Everyone is following?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So there we have,
Yes, sir.
good. So here we have our p. Put this p here. This p there. And using this p, then we have the image here. Let's grab 3 different pictures so that we can put like as our news, something like this, 3, and then we can be able to duplicate them. So by looking at this one and see the result on the screen, you can see we are somehow coming closer. Here just remain the image so that we can be able to customize everything. So let's get this image from Google here. Google, let's type news images, something like this. News, not new. News. Okay, something like this. Click on images. Let's start with this one. Something to do with the breaking news. First, download this one. Save this one. This will be one. Let's check another one. Like this. Let's just take it like this. Feel free to choose the one you like. And then let's see something different. Maybe like BBC. Save this one. Save. Now we have 3. Now what I can do, I will just go to my download. Download like this. I'll take 1, 2, 3. Control X, cut them out from here. I'll go to my application. I'll go to source. I'll go to assets. I will create new folder here. I'll call it news. I'll put this images there. Then now I'll go back here. Okay, I'll just go to local storage, create it there so that it can be very easy for me to utilize them. I'll go down here and say okay, down here I'll first export this constant array. I'll call it news like this, is equal to, I'll put square bracket means array, I'll put this curly brace means object. I'll first have the ID. Okay, the ID will be a mixture of text with the number randomly, and then I will have a headline of the news, headline like this. I will say like maybe president is expected to travel for Africa Union Summit like this. Then next I'll have the description or the news detail. Call it news detail. News detail. Then from here you can pass the paragraph. Okay, let's start lowering. Epson. Let's copy this one just and put them very many there. Like this is the detail, and then it has the image also. Image showing the president is going somewhere, so we need to import the image on top here. Okay, so here I will just go import. Let me say news one from dash dash, because I want to go to assets. and in the asset I need to go to first of all, let me enter assets like this. I need to go to news folder, and in the news I want to get all the news, so I start with number 1, BBC. Then I'll just copy this, paste it. I'll rename this one to 2, news 2. And then instead of having BBC here, I'll delete everything up to this slash and put another slash. I put BBC, I take this breaking daily, and then I will just have a copy of this again and make it news 3, and then I'll remove BBC again and I'll put it back. I'll put this last one here. Now I have this 3. Then down here, just here I'll just put news 1 instead of this code. I'll just put news 1 because it's just like a variable. Then I will just copy this one all, copy this 3 times, copy 1 2. Now there's 3. Then this will be news 2. No, that one will be news 1, no problem, but this will be 2. This will be 3. And then maybe you can change the ID. The ID doesn't need to be the same. Change the ID. Well, they can be different. Okay, like this you are free to go. Now we have our news. Then I will just go here in our blog. Okay, in our blog, this is where we have everything here. Okay, we have the paragraph here which is showing the news detail, and then the email up there. So let's see how we can put this one. First of all, let's click on this div and see. Okay, it's ending here. Good. That means we can use it and put it here like this. Control X, we put here a curly brace, we put news dot map. Okay, we get single news with the word new, and then you return arrow function with a JSX property and pass everything here. Then here you can pass a key. The first thing next to the map function, you pass a key there. So it's going to be new dot underscore ID like this. Then we need to import this news from local database like this. Then we see here, say passing news unexpected token is any. Okay, don't use the word new here. Let's call it new. Don't use the word new because it's confronting with the JavaScript language. Use the word like okay, let's use 1 to confuse the language. Let's use the X just here, X to get all what we want to use. Okay, now the error has ended. Now if you want to put the image, you just put here x.image. Okay, alternative is going to be news image if there is no image there. Then for the text it's going to be okay, for this case we are going to update it very well. We are going to have the we are going to make it very nice. We are going to have the title. First of all, the title, it has to be in the h1, so we are going to pass this one here, x dot title. The title, we close this one back like this, and then this one is going to be news detail. So here is going to be x dot news detail like this. Then here we can maybe give it like a CNA class of first of all, text should be XL, no LG, large, and then here will be text will be XL, font should be dash bold like this, and then here we can have a py property of 2 from the image. So let's first of all see what are we getting exactly on the browser there. let's see. So here we go, basic. Yes, we are getting everything we want. So remain how we can customize it. Are you guys there?
So
Good.
Yes, sir.
We have 4 minutes. I think I must send you guys a link. Okay, I'm sending link. Join now.
Okay, okay.
Now just.
Okay.
Okay, so let me share the link. Please. Yes, Habib, you wanna say something? Yes, Habib, do you wanna say something? Okay, now we are ready to go. So here we are. Oh, James. Okay, good. So we can continue now.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is what we have, and then we want to update it. We will have the headline and we'll have the news detail, and then we will customize it later how we can put the text very limit so that we can read more. Okay, we are going to reshape this one into original level. So we have this one, image, text, and everything there. So let's say we will work on that one. Let me put side by side. Okay, so we start with the medium screen. That means I have to make Ctrl Shift I and then turn from iPhone to iPad, from iPad, and then let's go. We want to pack this one into 3. So Isaac, okay, so we are here carrying the news in the marketing. So we have this P here. For this P, we should first give a space between the P and the image by saying P B, the padding bottom of 4. We give that space. Okay, the padding bottom, give that space, is given by 4 here. And then for this image, first of all, I want to make it rounded. I'll come to this image and then I have the text. Also, I have a title. and the title font should be bold. Nothing happened there. Let's see, font dash bold, it has no change. Text XL, no different, no title. Let's see, do you have title first of all here? We have image, it's headline, you see, it's headline, it's not title. So we can type dot headline. Wherever you type wrong thing, always cannot bring you the result. So here instead of title, let's call this one headline, x dot headline. Now you can see we have the headline coming up, up, up. Then now we have that headline. Okay, let's give a padding top and bottom of 4, separate them. Okay, and then for the news here, I want this read more. Okay, this read more to be together with the end of the text, like at the end here of the text. Let's see, where is the news detail? News detail here will be detail. Okay, here before here, let's have this at the end of this, let's have triple dot, which show like this news is continue. The triple dot here is ending somewhere there. Hope you guys are seeing my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the triple
Yes,
dot
sir.
is ending here, so you want this one.
Yes, sir.
Very good, this one to go and stay there. So instead of having issue with the h1, which is standing for the headline, and then paragraph here for this one, here we have this div here which handle the that one. So we'll put this one, okay, for paragraph, all inside that one div here. So you can take this paragraph, grab it and push it down there, flex item center here. So now we can have that option. Now you can see this text seems to be too much. Like if you go to big screen, Ctrl Shift I, if you go to big screen, you can see like it's pushing. So instead of going that way, maybe I have to bring it at the end of the P and then try to see how we can fix it. So next we shall first bring this one here. Okay, then we see here we have link, we have P, after P we have link. Everything seems to be okay. Then after this triple dot, we are supposed to have this one, and then this text seems to be like so. For I have this one here, dot x dot news detail. So we need to limit this text, it's too much. We want only maybe 100 character. So let's put this one dot. Okay, we are going to do a function here known as this function is called slice. We cut from how many characters we want, like okay, those slice, let's slice it, then we add the number of character from 0 to 100. Let's see, now we have cut 100 character. Is it true? No, 0 and 100. Maybe we take 50. Let's try 50. Okay, 50 is okay. Now slice 0 to 50. The 0 represent here this first letter here, L, up to 50. If you count very well, this is 2, 4, 5 plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, it's all 50 plus the triple dot here. So this is what we are trying to get. We don't want like something to be much. So let's try now to grid everything. Or first let's open this like this. So if that is the case, we have everything almost there, and then we have this triple down here, and then we don't need this one already. We don't need it because it's dynamically coming from the database system, but the local one. Next we have this one, and then we have our this cut here. Just remain to put it in a grid system, and that will be all for that. So let's copy this one up to here and cut it out. and add our grid for this one, and then pass this one inside there. Then within this grid itself, okay, you can say we customize this one first of all. When we go to small screen, let's say maximum, okay, maximum small screen, we shall have the grid system of columns 1. They have to be on top of each other. As soon you move from iPad going to other screen, we shall have 3 at the same time. That means the grid system will change into columns of 3. Okay, like this. Now if we go and try to check, you'll see here this one is presenting the responsive screen for the phone. Now if you turn this one into an iPad, you see here it's still not breaking them into 3, so we need to see what we can do about it. So let's see, do we put this one in the very wrong place or no? Let's check our grid system. Grid medium, grid columns of 3 seems to be okay. Let's say we will take it from this part here and try it inside this cut and fix it there. Now we seems to get almost everything. Then we can just add a gap here, a gap of 2. Let's see, there's a space created there. Then the cut itself, okay, here you'll have a at least nice background. Okay, let's say it's going to be white. First of all, let's have bg dash white so that we can see them very well. Bg white, and then it has a padding of 2, and then it is no, this one should be applying to individual cut. It has that one, and then it has a margin. It must have a margin, so I can separate it. Let's say margin of 2. Let's see, yeah, it has to be separated like this. And then the image there should be rounded. Where we have the image here, image should have a cn also, cn. I can say rounded dash nd medium. Let's come here and see, is there any changes? Oh, the changes is here happening in the image. Good, but sometimes we don't need our image to go like this. Maybe where I have a background white, okay, we have a margin. This is where we can add this rounded there. First of all, we can pass this rounded to this image here. Okay, now we have this one. That's good. And then we have a padding of 2, and then we have one more thing. This you don't need to flex the icon. Okay, this one we don't need to flex them together with this one. So the idea is no flex for them. They have to follow each other. Let's see. The flex will be for BS, and then the link. Okay, meaning we first pull this one out like this, and then let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. Then instead of that one, let's go and open it in a large screen, assuming we go back to our desktop. Down here we start getting it. You can see here, like the paragraph itself, it's not sitting together with this read more. We want this read more to continue after this three dot, because we say if you click on this one you shall get the news detail of the other one. That means we can even pull the picture. Okay, we are going to pull the picture, particular picture. If it is BBC News, you click on read more. Also you'll see the picture of BBC News here, and then the detail of the news follow. Okay, so to handle this one, we are going one more click here. Okay, so to handle this one, we need to see where we can have this and that one at the same place. So let's say we can put them into one more div, and then we can subtract their value by going here. I mean, you have this this div here, and then you have this div. They are not sitting in the same place. And secondly, here we have this icon, and then this one here, they are different. So we can create one more div here, and then we can grab this and this, and then we can just pass them here like this. Then for this one, let's try to flex and see. Flex item should be in the center. Let's first give it a try and see how it looks like. Here we go, we check it, we are almost there, but there is something still not going well. So let's say we can add the only icon and the other one just at the end of this one. Item center, let's remove the word item center first of all. Item should be center, remove it out, just make them flex. Click here, still they are going to follow that rule, so we will do something about it. Let's say, okay, if that's not the case, have this one, then delete this one here to avoid confusion. Good, so we are having this one, and then we're having this word here, only read more and everything. That's what confusing. And then by bringing this one inside, it has no any different with what we just get from there. Then we have link, inside link is something different, inside this one also something different. So let's say we can do something like this. If you say like within this P, we can add a span, okay, span like this, and I put something like read. Let's see how will it looks like. Span also help you. Okay, it's just like that one. Okay, this one seems to be straight already here, so this is what we are looking for. So instead of using this one down here and this, and secondly we first pull this one out from that mess, and then maybe we can take this div, this entire div for read more and the icon like this, X it out, put it within this div, and save it. Let's first of all see how will this one bring the result on the screen. So here they're somehow there. So now let's flex it. Let's flex the paragraph itself. So we have this paragraph here closing everything. Here we just put flex items should be in the center. Let's see. So here we have the flex. Boom, things will not stay together, it's run after the other one. So instead of doing that one, let us not flex it. No flex, yeah. No flex for this. Let's open side by side. Okay, side by side like this. And then we open this. Okay, slice 0. Hope you guys are following.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Very good. So we have a flex div here, which have the link, because later when we click on this to take us to news detail. Okay, and then that one is bringing more headage here. We scroll this one down. Here we have fit more, and then we have the arrow. Here there is nothing wrong about this div at all, because it only handles this. So the problem will come here with this div. How this is span like this. We have this p here, this p, and then if we try to pass our our div here, and then we pass this link there, this will be on top. Good. Now if you pass the our p on top here, p like this, with the anything inside, it will be in that format. And if you bring this here, no different. And if you flex this, if you make them into the row, it will be like this. Flex. Let's say items dash center will be like that. So let's now bring our paragraph here, this one, take it back and replace with this paragraph up here, paste it there, save. Now things seem to be okay. Now you just need to give a space here from read more. So read more is written within the link, and link has its own style. That means here I can say a margin at the left should be 2 to give that space from this triple dot. Like this, you can see there is space here. So this one meaning like someone is reading and then reaching here, say read more. Once you click here, you are going to read the detail about this one. So this will be later when we integrate with the database. Okay, so we have display flex item and read more here. So let's see, there is still one more problem. If you go to mobile, not mobile, even in the iPad, it looks very different already. So this one flex item was there, item center. So I think flex item and item center, it's not the right idea here. So it doesn't need to be flex. The best way we do like this. Okay, how about mobile? XR is different. iPad, so just down the news headline, news detail. The headline has no any problem. You have headline flex center. let's first stop flex here. It will be like this. But in the small font. Okay, wait, so let's go to this arrow, margin left of 4, remove it out. This one is okay. Go for read more, ml is 2, remove this one out. Okay, good. So let's increase from 50 to 70 character. Let's see, 70 character, something here is good for font. Let's go and see for other screens. So are you guys all okay up to here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this
Yes, sir.
contact form must have a py property of 8. That one is wrong there. So you go first of all here, check contact here, py of 8, like this. Yeah, like this. So you guys can see here we have literally somewhere there already. Okay, so you can see we have some beautiful design. Okay, up to this level. So anyone is still having some doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, let's try to deploy this one and share the source code direct to GitHub. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so GitHub account, you guys need to open all account there. GitHub, like this. You guys need to go and create account, sign in with your Google. Okay, me, I have it
Okay,
already.
sir.
I have it already. Next, you guys need a netlify to deploy our front end, so that you can be able to share with the people. GitHub is a repository, just like a folder. You put your project there online, so it's for free. You don't need to pay anything there, and it can host more than 100 projects, all for free. You can invite the team and everything. So that's the first thing you should know about this one. So go and create your account of GitHub. I will share the link with you guys in the group. You need to go into this, where the GitHub here, GitHub. After you go to GitHub, after you're here, you are going to see something here, new. Because I have so many projects here already, so for me mine is going to be new. Yours will be say create repository. It's the same thing, just green button like this with this icon. It's the same thing will appear to you. Click here on new repository, and then you wait. So you will give a name here. So I will give my name like web. Let me say code for you, code for you, web. Let me call it front end, front end. Okay, so if you see this green line tick here, say it's available, that means this one is correct. Then if I make it private here, meaning even if you guys get the URL, you guys cannot access to my code. But if I make it public, anyone can be able to use my source code. So I'm going to make it public because I will share with all of you. So I will scroll down here and click on create repository only. Then you wait. A repository will be created for you. Okay, So what I can do now, I will go to my terminal and use everything. Since I have this one already, okay, I'm going to push the existing because I've created this one already. My repository I've created, so I'm going to use this one here, the main one. So what I can do here is what, first I'll run this command. Maybe I'll copy step by step, copy this one, git init, or you can go and type it by yourself, no problem. Okay, these are the steps only
Okay, sir.
yeah, you need to follow. So let me copy this one and drop them to WhatsApp group. Let me call this one git basic command, git basic command. Everyone should master. Good. Paste them there. No, there's some modification here. You don't need this one, right? This one you don't need. And then what else? Origin name. This one you don't need also because it depends on the project you will create. Then these are the things you should just master. Okay, so let's go and start with this one. Let me delete this one so that doesn't confuse people. So this is the only thing you need to master, only these three. 1 2 3 4, only these four. So let's go and start this one. So I have my terminal and I have my command here. So let me put this on side by side and then terminal side by side. Remember, you must be okay. First close everything here. Here I close everything and then open your terminal down here. Open this is a terminal, and remember you stop running. Control C to stop everything, CLS to clear the terminal. See the place where you are, it's showing you are in the web application, meaning you are in your root application. You don't need to go in any other slash, only this one is okay. The first thing you type what, git init. Type here git, okay, git init. It stand for git initialize. Okay, initialize your project with a git, then you press enter. You can see here initialize empty git is already created there. Good. Next is what, skip this one is not there. We are going to do this one, git commit first m. You don't need always to copy this address. You can change this command here from first commit to anything. So me, I will do like git, okay, commit dash m dash double quote, then put anything here. Let me say, I will just say here first deploy. Maybe I want to call mine like this, to GitHub. Make sure you put something reasonable, okay? Then I'll press here enter. It can say nothing added to the commit and track. Okay, the reason why it failed because we need to add everything that we have. So before reaching to that command, we type here git add. I want to add everything into that initialize repository. You type git add space dot. Dot means everything. Press enter. Like this, everything is added there. Okay. Next, I can now type the git command, the git commit dash m deploy. I'll press enter. Everything is already there, committed. Okay, next I'll choose the branch. By default it's going to be main. Maybe I'll just copy this one, copy this, and then I'll just paste it here. Press enter. Now everything is well. Now I need the URL. The URL is this one, where I want my project to go and stay. I'll just click on this one. I'll copy this link here, or I will do it like this. It's all the same, because if I click on this, we copy everything. So I first copy this one and then I will put it here. Press enter. Now even doesn't take time, it just show you remote added origin. This one is already added, has a remote. Then git branch, I've already put it here, git branch main. So I just need to go and type this one, git push minus u origin main. Just paste it here and press enter. Like this, my project will be deployed to GitHub. You see, now it's deploying. See here, everything is going. It's going to take all my folder from local computer to store them up. And then also if you look up here, branch main set up to track origin main, meaning it's already gone. Then if I just refresh this one here, because this is the repository, the folder is going to host my things. If I just make Ctrl R here and wait, I'll be able to see everything already here. You can see all what I have is here already. You can see my public, you can see my source. If I click on my source and wait, you can see it's still loading. Okay, you can see I have a asset. I click on the asset 7, you can see I have those images there already. I go to news, I have the images, BBC, what everything is already there. So now it seems like everything is already up, and it's already down. It's also down here. My application is also down here, and it's up already. So if I close this one, assuming okay, and I have this one here, and then I go back to my GitHub here, and everything seems to be okay. And I will just only need to know the name of this one, code for you frontend. Then I'll just go to my netlify here. Netlify works with the GitHub account. I will just go to log in. I'll go to log in. This one is a platform for hosting your front-end application, especially built with the React. Okay, it's loading. I will wait. It will ask me log in. I will take GitHub. Just the first option is good. GitLab is for large file document things like that, but just use that one is fine. So they are going to load, make the integration, and then now it's open with my GitHub, and it even pulled my GitHub here. You can see my GitHub information here. So you can see here, these are the project I've already deployed to the server. Then here I will just go to add new site here. Click here, add new site, import an existing project. Because they exist in GitHub, I'll just click here, then I will choose GitHub like this. The GitHub is going to authorize me so that I can get the project I want. Then I have so many projects, so I remember the name was code like this underscore for you. I'll just type the code first of all and wait. I'm sure it will bring me because I have no many things there. I have a codex AI, QR code generator. These are my projects. So I have this one here, code for you frontend. I'll just click on this one, and then now it start bringing me the setup. By default, they know the name of my GitHub. They pull it up here, and then they say if the branch is called main, okay, because remember git branch main is already known. Then base directory, you don't need to do anything. Here don't do anything here up to this level here. Just go here and click deploy code for you, and then you wait. Someone is joining at late time. So here you can see it's building the application. Setup. Then here you need to be patient, okay? Sometime it will crash. If it is crashed, that means there is a problem. So you can read this information from here. You can see here initializing what complete, and then building is skipped, and then you wait. Post processing in progress. You wait. This robot, they're still working in the background, and then you wait. Build complete. You wait until everything complete. Then you can see here almost everything is done. Now you can see complete, meaning your first front end is completely deployed. Now what you can do, you can go here, okay, production, or you can just go here, set configuration. Okay, this is the configuration. Then you can get this one here. Now if you click on this one, you can get your web application already deployed, and you can share with people. Assuming you click on this one and then you wait, you see this is no longer localhost 317 or this one. Now if I copy this one and share with you guys in the chat, click from your phone, just you can check it there already with you. You click, you guys have phone only, I think. Click just from your phone and see this one. This link is exactly what I've developed from my PC here. Give me the confirmation. Is it there or not?
So I'm coming.
Yeah, just click on this link. If you are with the PC or phone, just click any of them and confirm.
It is the same.
So it's there. It's the same, yes.
Very good. Now you can see this link. It's already there, meaning my web is already officially up. Anyone can be able to share around the world. Then maybe sometime I might try to configure this one. I don't like this name. It looks very weird, very big. I want to put my own. So maybe I will first go to site overview. Okay, site overview. Me, I'm a francophone. I have a lot of problem with the French. So here you go there. Go to domain setting. Domain setting. Then in the domain setting, go to options here. Edit site name. Here you give your name. Let me call this one code for you. Okay, code for you. Yes, I'll click here save. Now if you click on that link I share with you, it's not going to work because we have already modified. Now I will bring this one for you guys, code for you. Send this one back here to the WhatsApp group and then paste it here. Now you click the first one. This link here is not going to work because it's already break. If I click on it, you will see it's leading there. You see, seat not found because we have just added the name already. So then the one which is going to work is this one. This code for you. Yeah, it will work. Next.
So I want to ask something.
Okay, you can continue.
The netlify, does it only work on React and JavaScript? Does it work on HTML and CSS also?
If you have HTML and CSS, just publish yours direct from GitHub. You don't need to go to Netlify. GitHub only.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I think we are going to stop here, and the time also is running. And then on Friday, Saturday, I'm going to add some functionality. Okay, Saturday will be the last part of frontend. Then next week we are going to start working on the database, the backend system, how we can write a code. Okay, our backend with the Node.js. Okay, MongoDB will be there holding our data, and then we will integrate with this application whereby someone can be able to first create a news. We are going to add some features like a form for creating a news. You can put the picture, you can put the title, you can put the headline, everything. Next, if someone go for contact section here, if someone contact you, can be able to fill this form and click here send, and the information goes and save into database. And then we shall have a local admin panel. We are going to build admin data dashboard, whereby we can see the people who contacted us. Okay, we can see the news, and we can even read news in detail, and we'll even add some features to this one, like this one. Once you click there, what you see, community, everything. And we will change this basic website app here. We can change it to code for you. We can even add loading functionality. When you click here, it's going to show something loading on the screen before everything shows, like when it's loading. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Now I'm going to share the source code like this. Now this is my source code to share with you. You are going to do just something very easy. This is code for you like this. You go to this place here, code here, have option. Either you download the zip file of this one. Okay, if you download, just do like this, click download. Okay, it's going to download for you. After download, you unzip that file. Okay, mine is already download. I'll walk you through. For those who are not following, you can have this source code without any effort. So this is the download. I'll just make right click, extract the fichier. Mine is in fresh. Yours will be extract this file, extract the file. After this one is extracted, okay, mine is here. I will first click. I will see this folder inside. If you want to rename it, is fine. If you don't want to rename, it's okay also. assuming this is what you have file inside file. So if you don't want to have that confusion, go here and copy everything here, yes, or just do like this, copy what is all inside there like this, then go back. Okay, create your own folder, Ctrl Shift N, create your own this one, let me call it on code for you. Okay, then in this code for you, I will just go and paste everything there. Now I have my code for you project. Then what I can do, I will drag it into my Visual Code Studio, or I will just right click over avec code, this one, yours will be open with VS Code, and now I have my project there. So you own the project without writing any code. Now it became yours. So what you can do, open your terminal. Okay, Control J, or you go to view, select the terminal. Then after that terminal, you just type here npm install to install all the necessary things, because remember when we upload them up, you don't have these other files there. You need to install it. Just press here npm install. After npm install, you wait. It's not going to take you time, it depends on your network also. It's going to install very fast. See, now it's installing, it's still installing. You wait until you see your command line. Okay, now you can see everything is added, like even they're telling you the number of files or packages which has been added and how many minutes or seconds. They will tell you all. Then they will ask you npm run fun for the details. Don't do these ones, they are just other ways of making contribution. Just for your case here, come back here and type npm run def. Okay, and then from here you just wait. It's going to start running your project. Now your project is there already running. What you do, click on this one or follow the link between the two. Maybe you copy this one. Okay, then you go to your favorite browser, the one you like. If it is this one, then you come maybe up to, let me first close this to avoid confusion. Here is a new one, paste it there, or you type here local host 5173, press enter, and then you wait. You will see the same project is already running on your machine, local one. We just grab it from the GitHub and everything is already there. Anyone have question before I end this session? And also I'm going to send the this one, let me send it to the group.
Sir,
Yes, web.
what if we want to change, instead of that netlify, we can just change to .com?
Okay, that one you need to buy a domain name. Maybe I will show you guys
Yeah.
those who are ready next time. You need to buy a domain name. It's cost around $12 like this. Yeah, $12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one I will show you how you can integrate that one direct to your netlify and it works.com worldwide.
Okay, sir.
Okay, good. So this is the source code for font and font. So I'm sending the source code there. Anyone grab this one, unzip it, open your Visual Code Studio, run npm install, then npm run def. You got this source code there on your PC without any problem. So anyone having questions, let me know or text me privately. If I'm available at home, I will be there to walk you through. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay, I'll have a great day, all of you.
Thank you, sir.